Hello everyone and welcome to GoGodotJam3. I'm Adrian, I'll be your host for this event and I'm super excited to be here with you. And first, of course, I want to do a sound check. I'm actually have rigged it to my own system so I can actually check the sound myself, but I do really want to see if you can hear me. So please write in the comments I can hear you or I cannot hear you. And I would like to know, where are you from? Where are you from logging in right now, joining us live, and where will you be jamming from? Um, because yeah, people are all over the world, and the events are mostly focused around Europe specific time. So I hope that's not too big of a problem for you. We do have some other events, for example, from Jade, which will be at a different time zone, and yeah, that's really good. Okay, nice. Thank you, everyone, confirming that you can hear me. Texas, nice, Benjamin. Pedro, Quito, Ecuador, nice. Germany, yay, woo! A lot of places, yeah. It's and this is one of the main strong points of GoGodot Jam, that we have gathered from all over the world to make awesome games. Oh, nice. From Spain as well. Awesome. Just a data construct. I see you're also active on Discord, which is also nice. By the way, we have a Discord. If you don't know about it, I'll show you a little later. And what I want, nice, Mega Mecha 04, nice Colombia. Yeah, this is gonna get heavy. So for today's topics and why is this keynote? I mean, I don't know if you've seen the last one for GoGodot Jam 2, but basically we're gonna cover what's going to happen over the next few weeks, because GoGodot Jam is a festival. It's gonna run for a couple of weeks, and also what's new, and we'll also do a QA session. So if that sounds interesting, stay tuned. Of course, we're gonna discuss a little about the theme, but not exactly the game jams theme, but what we have in mind for the theme. Okay, so let's get started with the new website. And I'm gonna share my screen because I don't know if you know it, so I'm gonna go right into it, and I hope you can see it. And you probably, if you have joined the other two GoGodot Jams, or if you search for Internet Archive, you probably are aware that this is a brand new website, and it always, in fact, got changed for every installment of the series. And this is a thing, and the logo, the website, and stuff will get freshly new added every single time to make the event even better, or hopefully fresher, so that you can enjoy a new experience. And I want to show you around so you know how to get the most out of the website in case you are looking for specific things. And I'll start with the main page. So here, of course, you have the title. But what's different here is the fact that now we have two jams, and we'll discuss about these two jams a little later. But basically, you can join one or the other, or you can join both if you feel like you want a real challenge. You can join them by clicking any of these links here. Of course, what is unique to GoGodot Jam are the events, and currently you are here in GoGodot Jam 3 keynote event, and more events will be coming here, and also on the event page if you click this link. We added something new this year, so a section of the website called Next Level. Here I aim to bring more Godot creators to publish unique content for specific for Godot, but of course that will be limited edition for GoGodot Jam. So if you are a creator and want some and want to make like a small workshop or a course, please do contact me and we'll make sure to feature you in the next one. Next, we also have the newsletter. So if you want to get information from your email, then that's a possibility by just subscribing here. And of course, we have merch. We'll discuss about it later, and probably you see this picture and you see the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and you see it's a little different. We'll discuss about this very soon. And in the bottom section, this is really important because here you'll find a lot of useful information such as the Twitter account, the Discord invite link. So if you're interested in joining the Discord server, the events will get announced there as well. And also some other cool stuff like the archive, which will go inside a little later. I want to quickly go through the web page. Hi, party, paruti dot exe. Hi all. Hi. Next we have the jam, and here's a little more information. Hi from India. Nice, nice. Here's a little more information for both jams. Of course, you'll be able to see the information for each individual jam on their specific pages. But basically, the main idea is that the classic jam is the jam that you are used to from the previous installments of GoGodotJam, while the Ultra edition is basically it has like very heavy inspiration from Ludum Dare Compo jam, which is like 70. Sozan, hi, nice to see you. Hi Lucy, nice, thank you. I'm glad that you like them. Also, we have a little story and some testimonials from people here. You can read them yourself. I won't read them live, but yeah, they're awesome. The events will appear here, so in much more detail. So if you click the link from the main website, it will give you to this page, events. And here's some little description and what's about the event. And then the next level, as I mentioned. So these are the main features of the website. Hi Vlad, nice to see you. DK Jungle. I know that's a map from Mario Kart, am I right? I want to discuss with you the twin jams of this edition, because this is one key difference from the other two events that we had. So initially we just had the classic jam, which if you click on join now, you'll see the page to itch.io, and currently we have 234 people that have joined. So if you haven't joined it, please click join jam, because I really want to beat Godot Wild Jam. Of course, it's not a competition, but I'd love to see us beating it and to invalidate their subtitle, the world's largest Godot game engine jam, because it's actually, I mean, it's true because it's before us, so it's quite true for now. So here on the main page, of course, you'll find also the differences and the link for the other jam, and also the timeline. So the full event starts now on the 10th of May and ends on the 18th of June. We'll start both jams at the same time, but as the Ultra finishes in 3 days, basically, we'll have the voting session for the Ultra, and then you can, if you decide to participate in both, actually, you can do that, join both, and then after you finish the Ultra, you can go with the Classic. Probably you can achieve that. It's no problems. So the Classic one is meant for casual people. It's 2 weekends, 1 week, so it's a lot of time. You can have a team, so that's really good. And what is different from the previous edition, especially, is the fact that this time it won't have prize with money, but it will have prize with courses. And right now, if you scroll, you see just a couple of courses. Or actually, I just released the course today. The other courses, we will have some other courses as well. I'll add them as we go, so please check the page later so you can see them. I know from some other editions when we gave courses that people complained a little by the fact that the people that won probably know a lot of Godot, and some other people that participated might benefit more from the courses. Of course, winners are winners and they should always get something because of their high competitivity rate, but that doesn't mean that if you participate, you shouldn't get anything. So this time around, we'll have 3 randomly picked places, of course, not from the 1 to 3 positions, so excluding those 3 winners, and people that have joined, that have uploaded their submission to itch.io page, and also we will check if they uploaded to gotham.io. So this is because we are in partnership with Gotham, and in order for you to be eligible to get one of these random place courses, you will have to go to upload to both this and Gotham page. Of course, there will be a random session, so it's nothing guaranteed, but it might end up in the last place. So even if you compete in the jam and you get the last place, you might still get a course. So that's really awesome. Okay, one thing about the team, the rules and the voting, they stayed the same as the last time, so nothing got changed there. But the team, of course, it will be officially announced in the live stream, the 27th of May. Both of the teams will be. But one difference from the previous one, it will be that in the classic jam, in this current jam, we will have 5 teams that will be published ahead of time, and you'll be able to vote on what you like. And based on that, we'll pick it as the last team. Of course, the vote won't be public. The results of the vote won't be public, and we will be the only ones that can actually see the results. But they will be public in the live stream on the 27th of May. So be sure to check that. And of course, later after the live stream, we will publish it here as well, and we will announce it on Twitter and other means, the Discord, and so on and so forth. So don't worry if you miss the live stream. You don't have to go through like a couple of hours of live streaming to just get the team. But yeah, if you want to be the first one, yeah, you should definitely go there. So I think this is it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it will be team voting, but just for this jam. So because one thing, when we are going to go through the Ultra jam, I'm going to tell you about the key difference regarding the team comparing to the classic one. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be team voting. And yeah, you can basically... Oh, Sosasis, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for your kind words. Yeah, so each year we have each actually session, because we have two times per year. We'll have the keynote event where me and the other people that are going to join are going to discuss about the new stuff that's going on in the latest GoGodotJam. So thank you all for joining, and let's move to the Ultra now, because that's the new thing that everyone wants to hear about. So if you click, you can go to the Ultra edition of the Jam either from the main page by clicking Join Now, or by clicking this link on the itch.io page, or I don't think there's another way, but we actually have 2 ways, so that's not a problem. So the Ultra edition is actually hosted by Gotham, and also by we got support from Gotham with $300 just to start the price from. If you look at mine, it's actually in Swedish crowns, so unfortunately you'll have to... Okay, the team, just the data construct, the team live stream is fun because of the people who keep asking about when the team will be revealed. Yeah, it's fun, and I actually saw some other fun stuff regarding like showing some games on TikTok, and people asking about the name of the game, but the name is like big on the screen, like, what's the name of the game? Yeah, it's actually Mr. Elliptic on Twitter saying this. So as I was saying, the GoGodotJam Ultra is actually based on your location. It's going to show the money converted to your local. So since I'm in Sweden, I'll get it in Swedish crowns, but 3,000 crowns is approximately $300. So how is the price gonna be processed here? Of course, 80% will go to participants and 20% to the people that are contributing with live streams, with tutorials and other events for GoGodotJam. So this is how it's gonna be delivered, and of course the total amount here is from the total. So it's basically either you get like 45% out of 80% of total, or 36% out of main total. And there's a join fee. It's in Sweden it's 50 crowns, but probably for you it will be like $5 US, or 4.5 Great Britain pounds, and it will basically be converted. So this is the thing. 80% of that money will go back into the prize pool, so you'll get even more money. Basically, this game jam is a high risk, high reward. Of course, the risk is minimum because you invest just $5 and you can get $100 if you win the first place and $60 if you win the third place. And currently there are just 4 people joined, so the chances of you getting something are quite high. So please check this one, and if you have any problem signing up, because we don't support all the countries, is actually Gotham is trying really hard on this, but this is their first time supporting this kind of feature on their website. I actually nagged them about implementing this kind of stuff because I wanted to offer something unique. And yeah, you can check this page and you can see if you like it, but yeah, it's quite tight. It's 72 hours. Since Gotham only allows publishing on the web, of course, the build needs to be web-based and most likely GLSL 2. And thank you, Volcanstorm, for confirming the GBP price. Yeah, probably it's around that. Simonel Mono. Yeah, it is a bonus. It is a bonus motivator, and like 80% of the money that you spend, like it will go back into the prize pool. So that's quite a lot of money to be getting out of a game jam. And currently there are not so many game jams offering this kind of prizes. Of course, there are a couple of them. I'm not saying, but yeah, more of them are offering courses and stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, I think some countries in Latin America are not supported, but Gotham is working on that. So probably not for this edition, but for the later editions. So unfortunately, you'll have to go with the classic one. So if you're interested in this one, you'll have to go with the classic one. Even if you cannot buy, you probably won't be able to receive the prize. So that's quite that's quite like the blocker, but at least to have the jam, at least to have something new, and we're gonna try it and see how this works. Yeah, so Total, I have a suggestion for you. You can try both. I mean, you can just join the regular one and you can join the Ultra and then try to do the Ultra. And if you have time, you can technically repurpose the game, though the teams will be different. And what I want to say about the team here, so the team here will be fully provided by us. So this time it won't be, oh, nice. I like the VPN idea. So this time the team will be chosen by us for this event, and the team will be more technical. So for the main event, like the previous teams, we had like energy source and stuff that let you more imagine stuff and figure stuff, and you can basically make whatever you want. In here you'll be you'll basically be forced to a more rigid structure because yeah, it's more challenging and it needs to be this way. Question, is there a list of countries supported? Yeah, there is a list. I don't know if it's public. I received it from Gotham. I might make it public, so I'll ask them first, of course, but I'll make sure to know. Of course, you can try joining and see if it works or not for you, and yeah, let me know because the list is quite big. So okay, and yeah, there are not so many restrictions. So only, of course, some of them overlap with the original jam, but the most important restrictions in this case are the fact that it's only web build, probably GLSL 2, but I think 3 works as well. Not so good in the browser. And most likely you'll have to make a 2D game, though I've seen on Gotham awesome 3D games. So I think it's possible. Okay, the voting is the same as the previous one, and also the links to find us for other platforms. So this is it with the Ultra. Now I want to point out to the events, to actual. So if we go back to the events, of course, more things will come here. But what I want to point out that we're going to have some new creators. They're not really new, but they're new on GoGodotJam. And with each GoGodotJam installment, we try to feature as many people that have not previously been featured in order to give everyone a chance to be seen and to be part of this event. So this is why we'll have some new creators like Nekoto Arts or Team Creef and even more. So yeah, you'll have to find them on your own. So please refresh the page because these couple of days we'll get some new stuff in the coming soon section. So just a data construct. If I may suggest, I recommend linking to some kind of tutorial or instructions how to make a web build with Godot, because last time I remember there were a lot of questions about it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it seems like we have some tips for web builds. So yeah, Alpha, I think it has some artifacts, and I think it's only in some browsers, if I remember correctly. But yeah, for the tutorial, for the web build, yeah, that's a good thing. We should definitely have one. Okay, and this is it for the events. So how you can get announcements if you don't have time to refresh the page every single second, where there are a couple of ways. So the first one is follow on Twitter. So on Twitter we'll announce, even this event was announced there, so we'll announce every event. We will also have the Discord announcements. So if you join the Discord server and get the announce me role, because I don't want to tag everyone every single time we launch an event. So if you get the announce me role, you'll be announced when an event is happening. Of course, we do have the newsletter as well. So there is something for everyone, depends on what exactly you want to, what is your preferred way of getting information about GoGodotJam3. Okay, now let's go to some new stuff that wasn't previously available or existing in GoGodotJam. And I want to share my screen again, and I want to point out that on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll be greeted with archive. And as you know, in GoGodotJam, we have a lot of events with tutorials, interviews, and many more content that gets generated every single time. But it was really hard to keep track of all of this. So in order to fix this issue, I've created the GoGodotJam archive, which is a completely new website, which aims to track and keep references to every single GoGodotJam that happened. And if you win the first position, second or third, you can link to this page, and it will always be here. So for example, if you want to put it somewhere in your Hall of Fame and for people to reference it, then this page is where you should do that. And if we go, for example, let's go into the previous edition. Of course, you can go to all results. This will link you to the itch.io page. But if we click here, then we can see all the events nicely put. So you can access every previous event. Of course, they are on YouTube. They're in a playlist, so you can go directly through there. But if you want to check them out like this, it's also possible. Sosa says, the GoGodotJam3 overlaps with exams, so I probably won't make a game for GoGodotJam3. I'll probably still watch the events live or video on demand. Nice to hear that. I'm sorry that you have exams. We have for GoGodotJam3 and for the summer or like spring summer event, it will always be May. So hopefully you won't have exams every single May anytime later. Also, GoGodotJam2 featured the fundraising, which went really well. Currently, we're not having this feature for the moment because it will be of a different format. So I'm still working on that. But for this edition, the only funds will be for the Ultra edition, and 80% will go back in the prize pool. And basically, this is it for the archive. If you have any ideas what we can put in the archive, please let me know on Discord or here if you want, and I'll try to put and make it as nice as possible. One other new thing that is not specifically related to GoGodotJam, but it's quite new and it will be extremely useful for you, is the new website called Godot Extra. And in here, you'll find a lot of awesome add-ons and other things like courses or other resources for Godot, nicely put together. So a couple of differences from the Godot asset library, which aims for this to fix, is not only displaying them in a better way, but also offering more discoverability, because there are some other websites that just take stuff from the asset library and then display it more nicely with reviews, comments, and so on and so forth. But this has something special, and I'll show in a moment. First, I need to check the comments. So just the data construct. I like the archive and also how highlights the true point of the jam. Jade, you're getting everything after 24-hour stream. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I hope it's going to be useful for everyone that participates or have participated in the jam, because everything will be highlighted. The important stuff will be highlighted there, of course, not everything, because it's impossible to highlight everything. Vulcan Storm, I'll post a link in the Discord for Gotham's payment info. Okay, that's great to hear. If you can help with people, because I also think there's a more hard way to get inside, because also they support just direct credit card payment, so no PayPal, unfortunately, for the moment. But yeah, please help them if they want to get involved with joining the Ultra edition. So what are the main points of Godot Extra? Because this is what I wanted to get to, and is something that you won't find in the asset library. So one of them is the fact that when you enter the website, you'll immediately be greeted by a lot of discoverability all around. So either you get the random stuff, latest, the popular stuff, or even for specific categories you are looking for. So it's really important, because there are a lot of Godot add-ons made out of passion for this engine, but they are quite obfuscated. They are not easily visible. I mean, if you just go to the Godot asset library, you won't find them, because you just have to go page by page. And in here, there's another way to search them. Of course, not only this, but if you click a particular one, you'll get more information, and also the last update on their respective repositories, the author, and supported versions where the author actually mentioned it. In some cases, also Godot Extra takes add-ons that are not published on Godot Asset Library, but are just on GitHub or on GitLab, and we also featured them as well here. One other important thing of Godot Extra is the fact that we have the Discover place, where we have articles, and these articles are actually the easiest way for you to discover new things. And if we go, for example, 5 add-ons for retro shooters, so instead of you searching for different add-ons, you'll be able to just go to this article and go directly with our recommendations. Of course, it's nothing like you searching through the stuff, but it's one way to quickly get into add-ons and quickly find out cool add-ons. Salmon Gutierrez, hey, good to see you back contributing to Godot community. I will be learning C++ and have decided Godot will be my first engine. Your efforts are so much appreciated. Thank you. I'm glad that you dropped by. Thanks for your kind words. I'm really excited for you that you'll be contributing. I'm learning. I hope you'll be. Or I don't know why you're learning C++. I thought you'll be going to contributing to Godot. But either way, even if you're just using Godot, I think it's a great step forward for you and for the community. Todd, nice. Thanks for joining. And data construct, yeah. This is really cool, yeah. And it's really cool. And what's really, really cool is the fact that I'm actually working on a new article about 5 add-ons for game jams. So I'll upload some new stuff. And yeah, you'll be able, it's just like a cheat. So instead of you doing everything from scratch, you just go here, grab your add-ons, and then make it work much faster. Of course, I aim to tell everyone about this, because otherwise some people will benefit from it while others won't be able to. So I want everyone to have the access to this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem. I don't know if I made the right choice, actually. I just reached the course, and I'm trying to get people to buy it. So I don't know if I made the right choice, if I'm like all in Godot. But yeah, I'm glad that you liked my decision. Okay, so if you have any suggestions for add-ons, for resources, please let me know in the suggestions category, and here you can put your message and point out either if it's an error or suggest a plugin or any advice that you have, you can put here and I'll receive an email with your suggestion. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, so I need to drink some coffee because stuff just keeps going on and on. So also one last thing about Godot Extra, everything is nicely categorized. So I just want to show you Godot asset library. So if we go here, the categories, I really don't like the categories, to be honest. So I think they don't display what really offers. So for example, the categories are 2D tools, 3D tools, shaders, materials, tools. It's more like they're tools, scripts, templates, but here we have audio, we have gameplay, graphics, network, UI, utility. So there is a lot of diversity, and if the categories don't cover it all, then we have tags which cover more in-depth things like dialogue or GDScript, because we have some C# as well. 2D, 3D, of course, this one has 2D and 3D as well, but it's just tools. So we might not have tools because the tools are in utility. So you see, this is the main difference from the asset library. One of the main differences, of course. It's not all of them. Okay, by the way, just a quick hint. If you go to GDYFSM here, and it's actually a state machine plugin that offers a visual builder for you. If you go down, 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 it's actually a secret way to get my free course for AI in Godot. So you can get a free AI course by just clicking this link. So if you don't know about it, now you know. Okay, now I want to move forward and show you some other cool stuff that we have. So I'm gonna close this one and this one. And I'm gonna show you the merch. And the merch, I'm gonna wait a second. Previously, in the previous edition, we had these two t-shirts, which are now labeled as the original. And why original? Because this is the first GoGodotJam logo, of course, featured on both dark and white t-shirts. And now we have something new, and I don't know if you saw my t-shirt, and it's quite different from the ones. I'm gonna go to the big screen. I'm gonna show it like this. So this is one. So this one is actually available if you go to the merch place, the merch store, and go here. And the original logo did have a gradient, but since it's quite restrictive, like how many colors you can actually print and to look great, I opted for simplified gradient. So this one features only 1, 2, 3, 4. It features 7 colors actually. And also the logo is a little different. So, when I initially printed mine, the text is kind of lame. It's kind of like really lame. And this one is actually much more nicer. So this is why it's a little different, but I think this one is much more better and much more nice for you to get. And by the way, if you are interested in buying merch, there is a promotion right now, 15% off in the description down below. So actually it's for every t-shirt. So if you get that code, I think, if you refresh the page or if you go in the description, let me quickly check. I think the code is called GOGJ, so GoGodotJam, so the initials, but instead of GGJ, it's GOGJ3 start in one word, everything with capital letters. You can find this in the description, 15% off for every t-shirt. Yeah, total, I don't know. Actually, when I uploaded this initially with the full gradient, they said like the website already said like, hey, you're using kind of too much colors, so you should stick with less colors. So this is why I opted for this. Yeah, thank you, Reus. Mega Mecha original T-shirt, but RTX. Yeah, that's nice. I want it to be different. I want it to be awesome as usual. Wonder how dithering the dithering. I love. Yeah, Sosa says yeah. GGG already means global game jam. This is why I'm saying GOGJ, which is actually yeah, this jam we are looking for. And by the way, since you are in my stream, I quickly mentioned the course that I'm offering, but I want to show it to you because some nice things are going there. I'm gonna quickly go to my page, and then here. So basically today I moved my course that I created about game AI. I moved it from pre-launch, which was an early access because now it has all the content, to a full launch. And on that one, I actually have it on sale, but there is a thing on sale. So I'm gonna quickly show it to you. So I'm gonna screen share it. So if you go to my Twitter account, which is @redefinegamedev, for the next week, so this is until the 17th, if you write gimme in the comments down below, I'll give you a 20% off discount to my course. And the course, if you click it, this is basically the course. So and it's also a limited time offer during GoGodotJam3. So also you'll have a small workshop of 2 sessions. It's a course about game AI in Godot. I think this topic is not so much discussed as people are focused on shaders and effects and basically how to make a simple game. And I want to focus on something that I'm really good at, and that's algorithms and programming. So this is why I've built this for you. Of course, I've been using a lot of these concepts through the years, and I put them all together. I created an entire project for this. So there's a full game AI project that you can download and use for your own. And it features 3 different AI types. So yeah, you can check it. You can check this on the official page. And by the way, this course you'll be receiving as a prize if you win the first, the second, or the third position, or if you just participate and you upload the game to both itch.io and Gotham to be eligible, and then we'll do it in a live stream. I'll generate random numbers, and whoever wins it, they will win a course. So even if you don't win, you might get a chance to win if you're lucky. So it's either based on your skill or based on your luck. So you have 2 chances. And yeah, it's really cool. You can check it out. And yeah, the offer is limited to 1 week, or you can buy the full price afterwards. I actually also would like that. But basically, this is it. What about the course? And the events are going to start these days. So you can check the website or the Discord or Twitter, whatever works for you. And yeah, it's going to be some really awesome time. And this time around, we're going to focus more on you. So on your games. Voxel Void, hi, nice to see you here. So what I mean by this, what I mean by focusing more on you, because GoGodotJam, if you go on the main webpage, it says celebrating Godot community. And of course, one part of the community are the creators, and they are really important because they give us tutorials and they give us content, but they also create awareness. I mean, some of my videos don't have any usefulness in terms of tutorials or content that you can learn from, but they have the importance of creating awareness around the engine. But other important part, which probably won't make Godot the engine that it is, the special part, is you, the community. And this is what it, in my opinion, and why I stayed here, what makes it different from Unity. I mean, there is like super toxic. Like in Unity, it's not also that it's super toxic, but it doesn't feel like a community. I don't know exactly why, or even in Unreal. I think this is something unique to Godot, and this is special because I've seen friendly people, I've seen helpful people, I've seen people that offer support in any possible way, and even in the higher tiers, like people that in other places might be inaccessible. Here, I've talked with the Godot team, I've talked with GDQuest, and with other big Godot influencers, and they're all really nice, and they made, even in their like big and tightly packed schedules, they still made some time for me. Of course, probably not for everyone, but if they have the opportunity, they will help you if they can. So this is something really special, and it shows that even at the top level and even at the bottom level, everywhere on this spectrum, like, people are really engaged in this community. And this you won't find in any game engine as far as I know. If you have some other game engine where the community is so tightly packed, let me know, but I didn't find it somewhere else. And of course, just as Just the Data construct mentions, come to Discord, people, it's fun, we have pretty art and memes, yeah. And now the Discord is starting to ramp up, so you should definitely head over to our Discord server. Yeah, Godot has funny blue robot. Unity doesn't have funny pet. That's enough. Yeah, but it's not only this. It's the community and the thing that it's welcoming for new people. And while Godot, yeah, it had, in my opinion, it has a higher learning curve coming from Unity or from Unreal. I think Unity and Unreal are more related than Godot. But the community is just awesome. I mean, please try to learn it, and yeah, you'll also enjoy it. Voxel Void, I was using Godot for more than 2 years, and I have moved to Unity a few days ago, and I couldn't be happier. So, so you moved to Unity from Godot? I'm happy for you as well. But yeah, you joined the Godot event here, so that's really interesting. I think Godot currently doesn't support every feature that you might want, especially for 3D games. In my course, Ultimate Godot Game AI for Beginners, I did a 3D game, and there are some, I'd say, some blockers that I felt were not existent in Unity. But yeah, I would go for why not Unreal 5, because for 3D stuff, I opt for Unreal 5 every time. Of course, maybe if you found 3D stuff on mobile, that's probably the only niche Unity is better than Godot, because for 2D games, I think Godot is really great. And if you say something about porting, don't say any word, because actually, I'm going to give you a spoiler right now. We're going to have an interview with someone that does Godot porting. So you're going to find out more about what does it take to port a game in general, and what does it take to port a game from Godot to the Switch. So if you're interested in that, stick around to the schedule of the events, because one of these interviews is going to be about this. That's what the community efforts are for. Adding features you want to see, yes. And if the official team cannot add, because it's quite a small team, then some random people make some great plugins that are getting featured on Godot Extra. By the way, check Godot Extra for more. Voxel Void. My PC is not good enough to deal with compilation times. If you use C++, if you use blueprints, it's instantaneous. So you can do that. But yeah, it depends. I mean, every of these engine has different use case. So if your particular use case is Voxel Void, require Unity, and it's not possible in Godot, I would say, yeah, stick with Unity. But for example, some things that I couldn't live without are the timers and some other nodes which offer functionalities out of the box for Godot, which in Unity that's not possible. One other thing that I noticed about Godot is the fact that it forces you to put the scripts on more nodes, because it doesn't allow, and it doesn't allow to put more scripts in one node. And I think actually this is going bad for Unity, because it provides like a really bad developer behavior. It promotes really bad developer behaviors that actually, since you allow them in the first place, you actually make the project harder to see. But in Godot, just imagine like having for every system that you have a different node with a different script. It's much more easier to visually see it, to visually debug it, and to see what's going on in the project. But if you have like everything in one place, good luck with the debug. Yeah, the workflows are different. I mean, just try importing a 3D object in Unity and try importing it in Godot. And try re-importing it. The workflow in Unity is, for this particular case, is much better. So I cannot deny voxel void. I think for some particular use cases, Unity is better. For some others, maybe VR is probably better supported in Unity. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it is because some SDKs not even in Unreal Engine are there. So if you're doing VR, most likely you should go with Unity, but in most cases you won't need them, and VR is not so big that might be interesting for a game developer yet. Okay, but I don't want to go into a discussion about engine versus engine. I want to go into a Q&A session. And this is where you come in. So please let me know in the comment section below questions regarding about the jam, the events, the team, though I won't say it, but yeah, for the classic one, you'll be able to see the available ones. So yeah, please let me know of your questions. I'll take a sip of coffee while you write your question. Meanwhile, I'll also read your comments. So Sosasis. Total, yeah. ER development, one use case. Godot is not good at. So I want to be fair. I don't want to be the person that says Godot can do everything. I just want to say that the unique feature Godot has that no other engine has is the community. And the workflow is different. I think it's, once you get the hang of it, it's much faster than with other engines. But I personally, I'd say GDScript. I tried it. I did the course for GDScript, but I'll be checking C# as well because I really like the strong type languages, and I don't know yet if I'm gonna switch to C# in Godot, but that's a possibility. Okay, so please let me know of your questions. I'm really curious to find out what you want to know about the events or about Godot, or some like if you're curious about my struggles with GDScript. Vulkan Storm import scripts. I learned about this. I learned about them, but I haven't used any. So, but the thing is that's the problem. You need to use import scripts. So it should be directly. It should be like this, and it's not like this. And for beginners, telling them, oh, you need the 3 import scripts, and you need this tweaked, and you need this add-on, then they'll download Unity and move on. So this is one problem. I mean, it's mostly for beginners, but usually that's the problem. Like if all the beginners go to Unity, then they'll have the sunken cost fallacy, and they'll invest in assets, and they'll invest in Unity, and yeah, it's going to be hard for them to change later on. Voxel Void, I have no idea what GoGodotJam is. I'm here just because I like your channel, mate. Okay, thanks for joining, Voxel Void. Probably you have seen I did not post some videos for some long time. This is because I did the Godot course, and I'm looking forward to make some new videos. I'm actually gonna try to focus on more interesting topics. So not only for Godot stuff, but more for game development related. So thanks for sticking out for so long, and you won't be disappointed of what comes next, hopefully. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Salmon Gutierrez says, I would like to learn to customize the GUI of the engine. I guess what would be the source code? Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, like the UI of Godot is actually made in Godot, and if you can customize it without, if you can customize the UI without needing C++, I think you can actually customize that one without needing C++ as well, but I don't know for sure. Welcome Storm, are there any previews you can give on of the GoGodotJam events? So I can actually, since probably not a lot of people are right now, so 26 concurrent viewers, I'm gonna go to the secret Discord channel. I'm gonna pull some information. So bear with me a second. Okay. So we will have, no, actually it's not here. Wait a second, I need to go somewhere else. I'm going into secret places to give you behind the scenes. So I hope you like them. So of course we will have an interview with the CEO of, I'm not saying with who, I'm just saying it will be about porting. So porting to consoles in Godot. We also have how to, wait a second. We also have some videos about the shaders and also audio in Godot projects, and also a workshop, a small workshop from me about game AI in Godot. So if you're interested in that, you'll also be able to check it. This time around, there won't be so many events preceding the game jam, and this is actually the idea is to try something different and to focus more on your games. And this time we actually have a lot of time around to play all your games. And this is something unique to GoGodotJam, because we aim, as we aimed in the previous editions, to go through every single game and give feedback to the developers. So even if you participate and don't get anything in return, the prize, you'll also get feedback in return, and that's 100% assured. And the stream team is going to be headed by Jade, the kobold, with a lot of experience in live streaming games. And also the stream team and the content creators before will receive from that 20% pool from GoGodotJam Ultra edition. So that 20% pool is actually 0% goes to me, and it will go to them. So if you want to support them, if you want to support, of course, you can drop by their channel when they're doing live, and you can directly donate to their particular donate places. But one other way is to just go to GoGodotJam Ultra, just join, even if you don't participate, just join, and of course you'll contribute 80% of that to the prize pool, but you'll contribute 20% to the people doing the work of streaming stuff, streaming your games, and giving you feedback. So yeah, the Vulcan Storm, yeah, basically that's it. Probably something more, but I don't have the full picture right now because people are still filling in the document, but that's the idea. Johnny, are you in the GoGodotJam crew thinking of playing all submissions this year as well? It was nice thing. Yeah, this is the key. This is one of the features of GoGodotJam, playing all your submissions. And this time Jade is gonna have a bigger team, a bigger stream team. I don't know if I personally I'm gonna play the games, because I do have like some small attention problems regarding to, like, if you have text and if you have like tutorials and stuff like this. But I might do a stream where I put like a huge disclaimer. If you submit your game to me, then yeah, I behave like this and this and this. And if you want that, of course, I'll give you my best possible feedback. But yeah, it's quite different from what you expect from Jade. But yeah, Jade is going to play probably 24 hours in a stream. But that's just only one stream, because there are also going to be other streams. So it's going to be a nice time, and those are coming fast. Okay, just a data construct. Since Classic doesn't have money prize this time, Would be okay for a winner to give their codes to anyone else, the creator of a game they liked, or such cases. Yeah, of course, you can do whatever you want with your key. So if you win, if someone wins and they decide they don't want to keep the key, I'm not gonna redistribute the key. I'm gonna send them the key and they will decide who they want to pass the key to. The beautiful thing about community is that even if the games are actually bad, they can feel much better to play than AA games because the community interaction. Yeah, I really like the community as well. Also, this time I'm totally finishing whatever game I start making. I got disappointed last time when I ran out of time inspiration, so no one can stop me this time. Fear me. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good resolve. Just a data construct. Even a submission that is not finished is a submission. I mean, you took the step, you joined the jam, you participated, you iterated ideas, you implemented something. You should be proud of yourself. And by the way, if you are watching this right now, please go to the itch.io page or go to the Gotham page and hit join, because as you join, we actually grow more and more, and it's really important to aim to be on the top page, on the first page of H and Gotham, so that we can be found by more people interested in the jam. Okay, I fear and hear you, just a data construct, says Johnny. Yeah, any other questions? I mean, it's gonna be such a nice time, and it's gonna be about you especially. I hope you like this approach. Of course, if you don't like it, there are gonna be feedback forms in the end, so you don't have to worry about this. Every time we'll do a little different, so that we will improve constantly. Will there be a most improved category? Todd, the links are on the main page of GoGodotJam. I'm actually gonna give the GoGodotJam, and if you just scroll down, you'll see both events. I'm gonna pin this so you can go to whatever jam you like. Will there be most improved category? Last time mentioned this as a joke. No, it won't be. Michael, the pages, both Itch and Gotham, are on GoGodotJam.com. So go there and scroll just a little and you see them. Regarding to most improved, no, that was a joke, and it could Sosa's found even there in the live stream, found ways how to bypass it. Like first you just like participate once, you do just like a really bad game, you submit it, and then you'll just max out your most improved in the next one if you do your average. So it's not gonna be happening. Toda, for GoGodotJam3, would a horror game with mild violence be acceptable, since the rules do mention that games should not have not safe for work content? I don't know if horror games count as not safe for work, but yeah, I do know some horror games feature nudity. If it doesn't feature, we actually had a horror game. Actually, you had in both editions, I think we had horror games. So we did have horror games in the previous editions, and they were rated accordingly and according to what they implemented and their team. And yeah, they were treated like any other game submitted to the jam. They didn't have any other issues. Reuse, how many people have joined so far? Hopefully it reaches 1,000 this time around. Yeah, I really hope so. Currently, we're far from that point. I mean, currently we have 239 people that have joined. I really hope in my heart that we surpass 1,000 limit. I hope we will be featured on the official Godot page like the last 2 times, but I'm doing my best to do that. Whisk, can you reset the looking for team bot for this jam? So I mentioned that I'm gonna reset it for the next game jam installment. You know what? I'll actually put in an announcement, and I'll give two emojis to vote. So I'll put in the Discord if people want it reset or not, and if more people want it reset, then I'll just reset it. I'm actually gonna I took a note of this and I'll do it right away. And if more people want it reset, then we will do something about this. Just the data construct total, I'm guessing yes, as long as you put some appropriate disclaimers on the page. Yeah, but I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. So you can do horror games. Of course, if your game has like flashing light patterns or stuff like this, you should put a disclaimer in case of people with some photo issues have problems. Then yeah, you should put disclaimers so that they won't play the game. It's better to be safe than having things that can actually hurt people. Of course, your heart might go like if you play a horror game. That's why I don't play. It's like I don't want my heart to go out of my chest, so I'm keeping my heart here. And yeah, but yeah, actually there was a nice horror game that I actually played in the last one. So unfortunately I don't remember the name. But if you search for the submissions, and how do you search for the submissions? Well, you can go to archive.gogodotjam.com. You can go to all results. And in here, if you go to submissions, you can search for everything. And I don't remember which one, but yeah, there was one. Maybe this one. Yeah. Oh, no! Don't tell me I just found it. No, it's not. Oh, or what? I think yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I actually found it. It's called Light Sweep, and yeah, a horror adventure game. I don't think I voted on this one, but yeah, it ranked really good. So yeah, it made by a lot of people. But yeah, we had a horror game, and this one was really good. So yeah, there's no problem. But yeah, it's good to know. Okay. Other questions if you have. But yeah, I would also like if you join the Ultra Jam. I think it's a really interesting idea, and of course, I'm sure that it cannot be validated with so many restrictions in terms of like allowed countries or allowed methods of pay, or even the community being so small. But we need to check it, and because on Ludum Dairy there is the Compo Jam and people really like it. So why shouldn't we try one of these and see how it goes? Johnson, to if I buy a course and then win, do I get a refund? If you buy the course, by the way, if you want to buy the course, you should put a message on Twitter in my post so that you get a discount. But if you buy the course and win, unfortunately, you won't get a refund. You'll just get more keys to the course. And then you can later resell those keys or give them for free, because it's actually, if you get in the first position, you'll get 3 unique keys that you can use for yourself, or if you have team members to give everyone a link to this. But yeah, unfortunately, you don't get a refund. No, that's not how it works. Total, nice. I may explore that option for the jam. Yeah. I think, I mean, there are some really nice ideas and implementations with horror in Godot, so you can try with that. I think the lights and stuff are really good for 2D at least. Johnny, have you decided the theme yet, or do you and your crew discuss it right now? Of course, we discuss it. What I can tell you for now is the fact that the classic jam will have not 1 but 5 themes that you'll be able to vote which one you like the most, and based on that voting, the final one will be revealed in the live stream. As for the Ultra Jam, the theme is going to be decided by us, and the main difference from the classic theme is that the fact is going to be more tied to particular mechanics, or I'd say, just give an example. What goes up must go down, for example. This one is much more restrictive than Alien Worlds, for example. So Alien Worlds you'll find in the classic one, and theme similar to what goes up must come down. Of course, not that, because that would be just gravity, and every game has gravity. But a variation of those types of ideas. That's what you will get. So I hope I made clear like what's gonna be the difference. So yeah, if it's more of a classic experience, a casual experience, or more hardcore experience where you get like restrictions all the way. So basically they actually help you, because in that limited time, in limited 72 hours, you cannot do much. So actually those restrictions help you, guide you through your path, rather than having your like mind run really free and not actually taking any path as the other one. Just a data construct. You pretend it's not, but I'm very sure that the t-shirt was a clue all along, and the theme this year will be fancy shirts. No, actually, it's just a merch, so I hope you like it. Actually, so the main logo I didn't design myself, but the other part I did design myself. So please let me know if you like this planet around it. Also, the website I did design myself. So if you like that one, please tell me if you liked it or not. Patrick says, in the morning, I love my toast with a little jam. I also love it. And if you like the Ultra jam. Salmon, for the longest time, I've been a lonely learner. I am from Latin America, so the internet has really made info and learning really readily available for me. That's really interesting for me to learn about you. I haven't joined any Discord community yet, so how do I go about joining the Godot Discord? The Godot Discord, I think just searching on Google Godot Discord. If you want to go to the GoGodotJam Discord, which is the Discord we promote the most here, you can head over to the pinned page on top, so GoGodotJam.com, scroll down to the bottom, and there you find the Twitter, the Discord, and other places that you might be interested in. Yeah, thanks for saying this. Party.exe. Just a data construct. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Sozan, then you might be interested in getting the original t-shirt. This is why I left the original, in case you don't like the planet. Of course, this is just for this edition, so don't worry about it. The planet will be removed. It'll be changed with something else in the next one. But yeah, that's for the next one. Brian, I wish I could convince my wife to let me do the Godot wild jump and then Godot go. Yeah, if you're not good participating casually, you should go for the Ultra Edition and just go for it, like all in. For $5, you can get, I think, $100 or more. So yeah. So GoGodotJam team was growth. The second one was energy source. Yeah, those are the themes for. So those actually are not so restrictive in terms of what you can do, and this is the point. And we will continue in this way of thinking for the next themes for GoGodotJam Classic. Salmon, perhaps I don't have the chops for this jam, but hopefully we'll be able to join the next one. Yeah, no problem. Still, it would be awesome for you to join the live events or the pre-recorded events that will be premiered. So you'll learn a lot from them, from the creators that are going to be featured. Johnny, yeah, the logo is clear and nice. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Sauces, will GoGodotJam team also be related to Godot's community development that is caused by GoGodotJam? I don't. No, the team will be first. There will be 5 teams, and it will be decided by your vote. So the classic team, for the classic jam, it will be decided by your vote. No. I mean, yeah, it's Godot community development. Yeah, basically, it's the Godot community that's gonna vote. Of course, if someone random from Twitter finds the tweet to vote, they might not be from Godot community, but they can still vote the team. I understand that the Godot logo is copyrighted. I'm not sure about the Godot logo. I don't think it's actually copyrighted, but I do think, I do think they have the possibility for you to use it. because I mean, you can just repackage Godot engine and you can resell it. So I think you can do the same for the logo. But for this one, actually, it's not the Godot logo. It's actually, it has some parts from the Godot logo, but it's actually made on demand, and I own the copyrights. The design is actually outsourced to 99 Designs. But yeah, basically this one, I wanted something unique so that I don't get in any trouble with the official logo. So yeah, so be careful if you want to use the official one. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of questions, and I see a lot of hype around, and I'm also really hyped. I mean, this time around we're gonna play, we're gonna focus on playing your games a lot more with an extended team and from 2 jams. So it's gonna be a lot of content. Of course, if we reach 1,000 people, there's gonna be super lot of content. So Johnny, I did my first game for the last GoGodot Jam. That's really awesome to hear. I did a really simple game, and my only goal was to finish. And I think this is really important for you to finish. So if you don't have the chops or not, just join and try. Yeah, actually, that's a valid point. You should just join and try. Even if you don't feel ready, the best way to learn is learn on the fly. So that means that you can, okay, I'm doing now a platformer. What do I need? I need to move up or down, left or right, or so you just start writing, and then the pieces come together as you go. So learning on the fly, yeah, it's a really great way to learn. Patrick says, I'm so hyped for the jam. I'm really hyped for this edition. I think the May edition is better than the winter one, because also, yeah, it's getting brighter in the northern hemisphere. It's getting brighter, and the day is longer. Is it based on the hemisphere? I don't actually know about this. I know the season, so probably, yeah, it's based on the light. Also is based on the hemispheres. So yeah, it's getting lighter for us outside, more warmer as well. So yeah, I'm really hyped for this one. Brian, I agree with Johnny. If you have the time to jam, there's no way to build your chops. Yeah, you should do that. Just a data construct. If I'm not wrong, you can use the actual Godot logo as long as you attribute the creator. That way people can use it on... Yeah, you can actually use it in your games as a splash screen. Don't worry about it. Yeah, nice that you're considering it. I think it will help you a lot. And you should drop by the Discord community. And if you have any trouble along the way, you'll find out that the power is in the Discord community or the Godot community, and people there will be really helpful with you and friendly. So you should definitely join. But I think we're starting to wrap up. Of course, if you don't have any other questions, the keynote is already, how much is how 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I've been streaming for some time now. Of course, if you have more questions, I'll keep answering and keep giving you as much information, except for the teams, which I currently don't have. And I cannot even give you the final team because you'll decide on that. So I cannot even give that information. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, if you sell t-shirts with Godot, but if you go into Redbubble and type Godot, you'll find t-shirts with Godot logo that are not from the owners. So Johnny, I did the short circuit. Wait a second. Short circuit was not the one that won that won the first place. Let me quickly check. I want to make sure. I don't want to say, oh, you won the first place, and then like, oh, you didn't. But yeah, I think you... No, it's Spark. No, but it's very similar. Delivering, yeah, there's a lot of submissions. Short circuit, no image. So while we will have a live stream where we say like what to do and what not to do in the jam, it's really important for you to have a thumbnail and some screenshots of your game. This will contribute on the game's ratings a lot because interesting games will be played first, and people probably will get bored and not play all of the games. So you need to make sure that your game looks interesting. It's not like it doesn't have to be the most interesting game it is, but it needs to entice people to click and join the page and actually check it out. Patrick, I arrived late. The schedule is there. So yeah, the schedule is on both each page and Gotham page. So the both of the jumps will start on the 27th. The main festival starts right now with this event, but the jumps will be of different sizes. So the Ultra one will finish in 3 days, and after this we'll have the voting session and also the live streaming session, and then we'll get the announcement. So you don't have to wait. For those of you who have participated in the Ultra, you don't have to wait until like the finish of the Classic to get the results. Yeah, thanks for notifying me, Michael. Yeah, I put it in the comments. Or what the website link? You mean GoGodotJam or redefinegamedev.com, or what link? I went through something similar. I went for a big maze puzzle game, but there were so many small pieces. Yeah, this is how you actually, if the theme is too broad, then you might get into feature creep, and this is what helps you avoid, like if you have like a really strict theme. For example, move with one key. So I think this one was used. I'm actually not saying theme ideas. They just come to my head. So like Patrick, yeah, there will be videos, tutorials, interviews. Yeah, there will be less because you're trying something new. We are trying to focus more on the community's creations in the game jam. But yeah, there will be all of these. So make sure to check the events on the main website or the Twitter or the Discord or the email. We have all of them. Yes, you had to connect boxes, one ping. But yeah, GoGodotJam. Yeah, GoGodotJam is in the pinned post, Michael. So you can check that one. Sausages. The themes will be totally different. You can use both, but you need to use the classic theme. I mean, you can use the Ultra on top of it to make it more restrictive. That's your approach. But yeah, it's actually, I mean, you need, don't forget to actually use the classic one. So yeah, you can do whatever you want, but you need to use the classic one, and the rest, I mean, if you want to put restrictions to, of course it's easier if the jam has restrictions, but the classic one is meant for people to relax and make a game jam. This is why it's 1 week and 2 weekends and not 72 hours. It's not to pull all-nighters or stuff like this. It's to actually have fun with friends and make a game. So this is why. Ooh, but that's a lot. That's a lot for this event. You're gonna see some old faces. You're gonna see some new faces. Mostly new faces. As I said, I aim to rotate Godot creators to give everyone a fair chance, and there are a lot of them. And of course, in the next editions, you'll see other people and so on and so forth. But the main idea is that everyone has something to say and something to learn from. And it's really important to give them a voice so that they can teach us something that they only know themselves. Patrick, you're doing a great job for the community. Thanks. What can you do to help? Well, if you want to help me to continue supporting me, to be honest, I would really appreciate if you buy my course. Probably that's the most helpful way to actually support me. And also, you'll get an amazing Godot AI course. It's in the description below. and if you go to Twitter, I can give you a discount if you leave a comment. So this is one sure way to support me. And yeah, it takes a lot of time to prepare this. It's not going to each and create a new game jam is actually talking with all of the partners and deciding the schedule and everything, and putting the website, and it's a lot of work. So currently, fully honest, it's not making money to support myself doing this, but I'll still continue my best to do this. And unfortunately, I've seen this trend in some Godot projects. Like, for example, I don't know if you know Godot Weekly. It was a newsletter, but the person there stopped updating it, and probably it was because it was a lot of work involved to have every single week news about Godot. And I think it was also because it didn't make money. So I know it's a lot of free stuff, and that's awesome. And I aim to provide you even more free stuff and more really high quality free stuff. But if you can support the creators, not only me, but other creators, it will be really helpful, because otherwise we might lose really important projects like Godot Weekly, or GoGodotJam won't be going anywhere. So that's for sure. But it will definitely hinder me. Sauces. Using both teams is my plan to make sure that that I have more time for polishing, because the core game would be done soon. Yeah. Johnny, great that you let us vote on 5 different teams. I don't have much time to do my game, so this makes more prepared for what team. I don't know exactly when we prepare the 5 teams. I mean, we already have a lot of teams in discussion. We need to focus on 5 of them, and then as soon as possible. So hopefully next week we will have them up and ready, but I cannot promise anything, because I'm not actually the one in charge of this responsibility. It's actually John Ives, so you can check his channel as well. Also a really awesome Godot creator. So my responsibility is to organize the main event. John is focusing more on the team. Jade is focusing more on the stream team. So yeah, we have different responsibilities. This is a huge event. It's not just one click game jam and that's it. Okay, exams for sauces. Okay. So with that said, I think I will wrap up the stream. So I really invite you to see all of the events and also the previous events, because they were awesome, and you can find all of them in the GoGodotJam archive. So link down in the main website, or archive.gogodotjam.com. And make sure to get as much information from those as possible. And if you want to find Godot add-ons and other resources for Godot, you should go to Godot Extra. Is also featured in GoGodotJam page just after the main banner. So you can check that one to discover new add-ons that can help you make your game jam project faster. So there's a lot of internal. Nice seeing you here. Thanks for dropping by. Drafting-ish. Whoa, so stoked. Haven't decided if I have time to compete or not this time around, but looking forward to it all. Yeah, it's really great. For new people that joined, for the classic jam, the team will be voted by you. So we'll release 5 teams. You'll vote one, and you'll have to find out the final voted one in the live stream. As for the Ultra Jam, the team will be decided by us, and you also find the team. Okay, Pedro, so excited. Yes, I'm so excited, and it's gonna be really great, really great. And check out this awesome T-shirt. I mean, I really like it. Patrick, would you play some games of the last jam, like the first 5 of each category? Unfortunately, no. We're gonna play. I mean, those were played, and you can find the playthroughs. I think we have an Excel file where you can find every single game in which live stream was played. So yeah, I already answered the message. We won't play from the last game jam, but there is an Excel file. I don't exactly know where it is. Probably it's on Discord somewhere. I can find it. I can search it and find it. I can actually, you know what? I'm gonna search it right now. So if you want to see any playthrough from the previous edition, because there are gonna be so many games, if we play even more, then it's gonna be impossible for us to play everything. So I'm gonna quickly give you the link so that you can know. Okay, let me find where is the share button. Okay, sharing. Copy link. So, Patrick, here's the link. Did you expect to go so big so fast? What are you like in terms of people? Well, I mean, we're trying our best to expand as much as possible. Of course, realistically speaking, it's a time game. So as long as you're doing great work, that's going to eventually grow you. And if the community grows, of course, you're going to grow with it. Salomon, thanks for all the good work of you and your team do. I hope it all turns out great for all of you. Yeah, I really hope we're all content creators, and most of us are only Godot right now. Though the content on my channel is going to be more game development oriented, not just Godot specific. But I'll still continue to use just Godot probably. Yeah, that's really nice. By the way, I also did Godot Extra, so the website is created by me. So right now I have 2 ventures in Godot. I have GoGodotJam and Godot Extra. So I'm really like all in Godot. Okay, I think yeah, this is it. I mean, the questions can go on and on. But yeah, I'll see you in the next event. So the next personal event that I have, it will be the AI workshop, where we're gonna do a game AI together. So we're gonna be hands-on in Godot doing stuff. It's gonna be awesome. If you want to support me, go check my course. And there's also a free game AI course that I'm having. So I'm gonna quickly give you the link to that, so you can just go and get it on the fly for that one. And you can use that one to see if you like my teaching style, and see if you want the full one. So I can give you this one. This one. So this one is a free course. Take it, leave it. It's no problem. If you like it, consider supporting the full one. Then no problem. Okay. With this said, have an awesome morning, day, evening, or night, and I'll see you in the next events. And thanks for dropping by the stream. You are awesome, really awesome in the comments. And I can't wait to see what you're going to make in GoGodotJam3 and what team you're going to vote, because that's something new. I'm Adrian, your host, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.